separate goals in this campaign, but we've made history together. Together, we inspired tens of millions of people to participate, some to cast ballots for the very first time, others who voted for the first time in a very long time. And together in this campaign in 2008, we shattered barriers that have stood firm since the founding of this nation. Barriers that our supporters perhaps at the beginning didn't believe could be shattered. Now, I don't pretend that one election can erase all the past biases and outdated attitudes that we're still wrestling to overcome. I know that there have been times over the last 16 months when those biases have emerged, and Senator Clinton has always brushed them off, dealt with them with her usual grace and aplomb. But I also know that while this campaign has shown us how far we have to go, it's also proven the progress we have made. I know that because of our campaign, because of the campaign that Hillary Clinton waged, my daughters and all of your daughters will forever know that there is no barrier to who they are and what they can be in the United States of America. They can take for granted that women can do anything that the boys can do. And do it better. And do it in heels. I still don't know how she does it in heels. I don't know. It's fitting that we meet in a place called unity, because the truth is that's the only way we can solve the challenges facing this country. Today we look back at the votes that took place here in the snows in January. 107 votes for Senator Clinton, 107 votes for me, but now we look at them as 214 votes for change here in America. Votes cast by young and old, by men and women, by rich and poor, by Democrats and independents, and even some Republicans who have said enough is enough. It is time to bring about change here in America. That's why in this moment, we have to come together not just as Democrats, but also as Americans, united by our understanding that there's no problem we can't solve, no challenge we cannot meet, as one nation, as one people. And the decisions we make in this election and in the next few years on Iraq and climate change, on our economy and making sure that it's working for everybody and not just some, those choices will shape the next generation and possibly the next century. And on each and every issue in this campaign, the choice could not be clear. It is a choice between moving forward and falling farther behind. It's a choice between more of the same policies that have failed us for 8 long years, or a new direction for the country we love. We can continue spending $10 to $12 billion a month in Iraq and leave our troops there for the next 20 or 50 or 100 years. We can follow a policy that doesn't change whether violence is up or violence is down, whether the Iraqi government takes responsibility or not, or we can decide that it's time to begin a responsible, gradual withdrawal from Iraq. It is time to rebuild our military. It is time to treat our veterans with the dignity and respect they deserve. It's time to refocus our attention on the war we have to win in Afghanistan. It is time to go after the Al-Qaeda leadership where it actually exists. It is time to bring this war in Iraq to a close. And that's what we will be working with and working on when I am President of the United States. That's the choice. We can continue to watch the cost of health care spiral out of control, push more families and businesses into bankruptcy, and allow the number of uninsured to rise. Or we can decide that it's time to guarantee coverage to every American who wants it. It's time to bring down the typical family premium by $2,500 and It's time to bring down the costs for the entire country by bringing our healthcare system into the 21st century through better technology and more emphasis on prevention. And nobody knows this better than Hillary Clinton. And that's the choice you have in this election. You can go with John McCain's plans to do nothing, or you can stand side by side with me and Hillary Clinton and finally, once and for all, provide the health care that every American needs in this nation.